Hello YouTube, Sauceman's Garage back here with the 2008 Jeep Compass, and it is a Chrysler product, Mopar. So it uses these lug nuts that are kind of a mild steel that has a chrome cap on it, and the chrome cap falls off a lot of the times. So you have a lug nut with a cap like this on it, and that cap comes off. So the lug nut on this truck is a 3/4 inch lug nut. So 3/4 inch lug nut socket, and fits in there perfectly. You can see on here, nice and tight. But when they fall off, bring you over here, when they fall off, you get that. That is no longer 3/4. With the cap, nice and tight. Without the cap, loosey-goosey. And what happens is this truck has been sitting for 6 months, and these lug nuts are seized up. So it used to be a regular nut covered with a cap like that, turns into that when I am done with it. And I'll show you how to get loose these seized lug nuts that are all too common a problem on these Jeep and Chrysler products. Alright, so this is the carnage from the other side. Busted cheapy ratchet. Snap that sucker right off, just a cheapie. Impact reducer from 1/2 inch to 3/8. Snap that off. Regular reducer, tried that first, from 1/2 inch to 3/8. Snap that off. Another socket, there we go, another socket, Craftsman. I buggered, so I don't think I can take that back anymore because I have to check the warranty on that, but seeing as how Sears is gone, there's probably no more warranty on it. And all that because, as I said before, these ones, once the chrome cover is removed, 18 millimeter. I don't have an 18 millimeter impact, and this is only 3/8. I'm not sure if it would matter. I've got a 20 and a 21. I got a 19 too. I might try the 19 on there. In fact, I will. But what you're going to need, and what I found works the best, are these. These are impact bolt and nut removers. So the one set is a 3/8 set, which is the smaller set. You can see all the sizes there. Other size is 1/2 inch. And what these are you have the counter rotating thread. So you've probably seen these before. They work really well. Only problem is, smallest size is 3/4. So once that nut gets rounded off, we'll try, but what you have to do is you have to use that one right there, which is this one, which is 11/16. And I will show you how to use this because it works like magic. So first we're going to try to impact these off. Try and impact these off, and then we'll see what we need to do next. Alright, here we go. 1,000 foot-pound impact. Let's see if we can get these loose. Well, that was easy enough. Easy enough. Huh. We might get lucky. 19 millimeter. off. Let's try this one. Wow, got lucky on that one too. That's what they're supposed to look like right there. You can see this is like a mild soft steel, and it's got that chrome cap that goes over top. Well, let's see if we can get this last one off. The other side I had 3 that were seized. This side, not so bad. What we'll do here, put a couple of these back on. I haven't jacked the car up yet because I've got to use the leverage of the vehicle to keep the car from moving. 3, because I'm going to be reefing on this thing. So let's put 3 back on, and then we will break out the special sockets. Good enough. Now, the special socket. So first, we're going to use the 3/4. If we can get it off with 3/4, then we're magic. If we can't get it off with the 3/4, then we drop down to the 11/16. 11/16. Now the 11/16 is a 3/8. Remember the carnage I showed you? Well, the cool thing about these removal tools, some removal sockets, is the back side. So here we go. Now I got the right tools. You get yourself a 1-inch 12-point socket. And that 1-inch 12-point socket fits right over top of that. Perfect. That's 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch we can use our breaker bar on. So hopefully we don't have to use that, but let's see. Get yourself a nice breaker bar. This one is, I think a 24-incher. Just my luck. Stand on it. Oh, just my luck. Here we go. Oh. Feels like it's coming. Oh. Hopefully that's it. Oh. Nope. Try one more time. See how that's loose on there now? I think no. So that's what happens with these little Chrysler nuts. 3/4, which is this one, impact nut remover. It's too big. So now we get the 11/16. The 11/16. Here we go. So this one goes on those remnants. Remember I mentioned it's soft steel. 1-inch socket. Goes over top of that. And then a breaker bar on that. And let's try again. Low enough, we're going to stand on it. Oh God, that's tight. Okay. And again. Now keep in mind, I've sprayed these with penetrating oil, let them sit overnight. So I think that's why I got the other 4 off. Okay, I think that might have been it. There we go. And there you go. So it's that corrosion, I think, on the end there that welds itself in. So we didn't have any broken lugs. Now what we do is we put this end in the vise. We put this end in the vise, clamp it under here, and then spin this off. I'll do that for you right now. All right. So basically got to clamp onto it because this sucker is bit down. Let me show you here. All these teeth in here have basically carved right into that soft metal. So how do we get it out? Again, use our breaker bar with the 1-inch socket on it, and instead of tightening, we just loosen it off. There you go. So this is off. Put that back. This is what's left of your lug nut. And like I said, they're just crap. So if you're on the side of the road and you haven't changed your tires in a couple years and you get a flat, you're more or less screwed, because you're not going to get these off with hand tools. And you are especially not going to get these off with the supplied lug wrench that comes with a Jeep, because this is for the lug nut with the sheath. You can see, let me see if I can get a better one here. You can see here that the one that comes with the cap fits in there nice and tight. If it doesn't have a cap, if you've lost the cap down the road, because these things are just kind of tabbed in place, friction fit, it's so loose, you're not going to be able to get these things off, especially if they're just as tight as they were with mine, which are basically corroded into place. And the corrosion doesn't take long. This truck had new tires put on it a year ago, and it had, and then it sat. It sat for 6 months. So once it sits for 6 months, so it's been 12 months with 6 months for no movement, but 12 months since the last time the lugs were taken off. There's just no way. So that is how you get a Sees lug nut off a Jeep or a Chrysler product that has these crazy lug nuts with with the chrome cover. Terrible design. I'm gonna switch these out with solid lug nuts because this just doesn't work. So these lug nut removers are your friend, but like I said, standard sets come 3/4 as the smallest. You need to get yourself the 11/16 with the 1-inch 6-point, or is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 6-point, sorry, jeez, 6-point, so you can get another socket over top of it, because if you use that 3/8 on a socket, you will snap off your socket wrench and your tools. All right, if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe, or share. Do whatever you want to do. But that is the latest from Sauceman's Garage, and we will see you soon.